I'm here at Bellator Media Day in Dublin in anticipation of the huge card this Friday at the 3 Arena. We got to speak to some of the fighters and here's what they had to say. I'm here with Will Fleury. Will, you've had 9 opponents drop out in your recent fights. How is it to be fight week here and still have somebody ready to go?
Yeah, it's good. It's great, to be honest. Look, yeah, I had a lot of pullouts in the past, but here now and on the main card, so delighted.
Your last fight, of course, was in the States. You put on an incredible performance over there. What's the difference in fighting? I know you fought in South Africa as well previously. What's the difference in fighting in the States and fighting at home?
It's a different buzz. Like, it's totally different buzz. Here you feel like you're defending your home. You're kind of like, you're amped up because it's going to be your crowd. It's going to be everything. Over there, it's a little bit less emotional, but like, you also know that you're going to make a bigger impression by winning in the States. So it's just a different feeling. Like, it's not bigger or smaller necessarily. But here I'm a little bit more emotional when I fight at home.
You had probably, arguably the most impressive performance on the last Bellator Dublin card. Your opponent was, the favourite going into that fight, and you absolutely destroyed him. This fight now, you're coming up against a 3-0, another a big prospect, maybe not the biggest name. Do you consider that a step down? And where do you want to go for next after this fight?
So, like, Nobert may not have the biggest name, but he's a very talented fighter. I'm more in a position now where I want to just like get higher guys, but they gave me this. I had to accept it, so took this one.
You've trained with him before. I believe you've had a couple of spars together. Is there any advantage that going in, or is it kind of what you do in the gym stays in the gym and it's very different on fight night?
We haven't actually sparred. We just trained a bit. Like, we just grappled and stuff together. It's the first time I've ever fought a guy I've like trained with. And it is a bit of a different feeling or whatever, but get in and smash it, man. That's all that matters.
I was recently a guest on Tom O'Mahony's Bookshop podcast, and the subject of you came in, and he described you as someone who's been born 200 years too late. You should be on a battlefield on a horse somewhere swinging an axe at somebody. Is that a fair assessment?
Probably about 2,000 years too late. Like, yeah. Look, I'm a raw bastard. I don't like quite conform to the expectations of society. So, yeah, look, I think the main thing is like I can, be myself through this thing. So that's a beautiful thing. Like, and that's why like this career in martial arts is fucking, it's given me so many opportunities just to go and be a raw bastard. Like,
you're actually your qualified quantity surveyor, and it was a very kind of a sliding doors moment where you're about to go to New York to do that. What changed, and is there any ever regret of that moment of not following through on that?
No, Jesus, no. I actually worked as a surveyor for a while in London, and really didn't enjoy it. So like, I know what that office life is like, and I have a massive appreciation for the fact that I don't have to do that. Like, and that that's one of my biggest motivators for MMA, staying away from surveying.
All goes well on Friday. You get the W. What's a name that you would like to call out next? Do you think that the step towards the title is the next one for you now?
I'd like to beat Fabian on the way to that. So Fabian's probably the next target I have. Like, now look, another top level guy or another good guy, Grant. But like, Fabian would be the guy with the profile, so I want that. He seemed receptive to that fight initially and then kind of walked back on that. Were you surprised? I'm not sure, right? I think he wanted it, but it's hard to know. The main thing is they had a contract out already by the time we started giving each other a bit of shit online. So it's kind of an awkward position to be in. I did my best to not have to do this, but look, I'm on a home card, I'm on the main card, I'm delighted.
Well, thanks very much. Best of luck on Friday, man.
Cheers. Thanks.